Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of my Terraria Master Mode series. I posted the last one like a week or maybe even 2 by now ago, and it did pretty well, 50 views so far, and this is the third episode, if you couldn't see. And basically I'm going to be trying to, get into hard mode and still suffer because this is really hard in master mode. But yeah, let's get into it. So, in the last video, I actually had defeated Skeletron and gained entry to the dungeon. So right now, I'm going to be entering said dungeon and trying to find a sword I need, which is the Muramasa. I ended up using all the stuff I needed to make the Blade of Grass, and since I now had the Muramasa, the Fiery Greatsword, and the Blood Butcherer combined with said Blade of Grass, I could now make Knight's Edge. Welp, let's test it.
Reduced to atoms.
Now that I had Knight's Edge, it was time to prepare for the Wall of Flesh battle, which would take me into hard mode. And although I'm not necessarily going into hard mode right this second, I am building the bridge for the Wall of Flesh fight. since I got some gravitation potions down in the Underworld, I'm going to go and search the Sky Islands. And again, before I can fight the Wall of Flesh and get into hard mode, I also need some houses in case any NPCs need to move in. So, am I going to fight Wall of Flesh now?
I think I will.
So, this is pretty cool for me, because usually when I fight the Wall of Flesh, or any of the bosses, especially in Master Mode like right now, it takes me a few tries for me to actually beat them. But this was the first boss in Master Mode, besides, well, King Slime, that I had defeated on my first try. And it was also the Wall of Flesh. And if you don't know what that means, we are now in Hard Mode. After you beat the Wall of Flesh, the world enters Hard Mode, which is basically a harder version of the normal world that you were playing before. It has more mobs, well, more enemies to fight. The enemies that you had encountered before become stronger, much stronger. There's new bosses, and there's a lot of new things to do. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, and one of the first things I have to do, is go to the Crimson, and with this new hammer I got from Wall of Flesh, called the Pound Hammer, I can destroy Demon Altars and Crimson Altars. This will put new ores into my world, as you could see right there. But then, when I tried to go down and mine some of these new ores, the Torch God did not like that.
You're joking.
Somehow, I actually didn't notice I had gotten the mechanical worm when I had picked it up on accident, until when I got back at my house and I found it in my inventory. Okay, so the mechanical worm spawns one of the bosses, and if you don't know what it is, it spawns a boss named the Destroyer. It's like a big mechanical worm. And that was like one of the first creatures in hard mode I had killed, and it dropped that. That is a rare drop that basically any enemy in hard mode can have, which is one of the 3 mechanical boss spawners that you can get. And it's like 1 in 1,000, 1 in 2,000 to get it. And throughout this entire playthrough, or at least this playthrough from what I've done so far, even off camera, I've gotten a lot of these. Also, by the way, in this clip, I am in the Underground Crimson, which is, in hard mode, the Crimson has spread to the underground of my normal caves. And there's crazy mobs and enemies and whatever that can spawn in there. And basically what I'm doing in here is trying to kill anything I can, because they are dropping these items called Souls of Night. And I need these souls to make other hard mode things. Even the Knight's Edge was not able to do very much damage now in hard mode, and my mini shark was basically doing 1 damage per second, and that was not very helpful. So I used something called Ichor, which I also got down in the Underground Crimson, and I made Ichor bullets from that. This is to help boost my damage because Ichor bullets decrease the defense of targets that I hit. The problem is, they still don't do much damage, even with my mini shark. So, for me to get a better mini shark, I can get an item called the Mega Shark, which is an upgrade. But I can't get that at the moment. But something I can get pretty easily is wings. These will increase my mobility. It'll allow me to fly, basically, and glide, and I won't take fall damage anymore, which is really helpful, especially in hard mode, and you basically need them in hard mode. To make these, though, they require some other ingredients plus Souls of Flight, which you can get from killing Wyverns, which is, as you'll see in a second, a type of enemy that is really powerful and spawns up in the Sky Island area and space. After that failure, I ended up going back into the mines, this time to try and find an underground hallowed biome, and the next ore I need, which is adamantite. Rather than find that stuff though, I found a spider cave biome, which has a bunch of spiders in it, and I was able to basically just sit there and farm spider fangs and stuff, and coin and money and whatever I wanted from these things, and that's what I did. So, in the Underground Hollow, or Hallow, whatever you want to say, the one thing that I need is Souls of Light. It's basically the opposite of Souls of Night, but they're both really useful, and I need both of them to fight the bosses and stuff. Some other things I can get in the Hollowed biome include crystal shards and the gelatin crystal. Now, the crystals, or the crystal shards, can be used in certain things such as what I'm going to use it for, duplication glitches. And the gelatin crystal is a rarer type of the crystal shard that can be found in these caves and can be used to summon a boss known as Queen Slime. With some spider fangs that I got from those spiders in the spider cave earlier, I made a spider staff and a spider queen staff, two even more powerful summoner items that I could have alongside the other ones I have, which could help me when I'm in boss fights or when I'm just trying to fight normal enemies. With the adamantite that I got, I was able to turn my Hell Forge into an Adamantite Forge. which was needed for me to even make adamantite bars or anything else. And I basically just replaced my normal furnace with that thing. But anyways, this is where I'm going to end off the video for today. I have already recorded the next few episodes, and all I have to do is edit them, but that is probably going to take at least a week or a few for me to get those out. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support on this series. It seems to be doing decently well compared to the other series I've been doing. Anyways, goodbye. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Beep.
In the next video.